Hello, it's the Tag Team Talent Podcast again. 4 decades in the biz, countless shows, and somehow he's still standing. And today, he's your host. Here he is, Scott Edwards.
Hey, welcome back to the Tag Team Talent Podcast. I got 3 more great videos to share with you. This whole podcast is about stand-up comedy and sharing great laughter with you. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a co-host. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bobby Edwards, my son. Woo! Let's hear it for him. Nice to have you on the show again.
Yeah, thank you.
You did this once before. We had some fun. You enjoy stand-up comedy.
Of course, I grew up around it.
Yeah. Now, you have a PhD in history these days, and you've been teaching at San Diego and UC Irvine.
Yep.
How do you like academia?
It's great. I love it. Teaching's a great profession.
Well, you've heard the first joke right there. No, I'm kidding. He's a very smart guy, and I'm very proud of him. Hey, we have some great comedy. Speaking of great guys, our first comic is out of New York City originally. He's now out of Los Angeles. One of the funniest men in the universe. He shares that role with Jerry Seinfeld, Larry Miller, and some other great talents. But let's see a little bit of his comedy. You've seen him before, because he's very, very funny. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mark Schiff.
This priest goes in to get a haircut, goes to a barbershop to get a haircut. He goes to pay the barber goes, "Father, you're a man of the cloth, you're a beautiful man. Please, no money." Next morning, the barber comes, there's 12 roses in front of the barbershop. A couple weeks later, a minister goes in, get a haircut, goes to pay, and the barber says, "Minister, you're a beautiful man. You visit people in the hospital. Your servants are beautiful." Next day, 12 bottles of wine in front of them. Then a rabbi goes in to get a haircut. Goes to pay, goes, "Rabbi, you're a man of the Torah. You spread goodwill." Next day, 12 rabbis in front of the barber store. Okay, try to remember these. These are for you. These are gifts. So there's this Reformed rabbi, a conservative rabbi, and an Orthodox rabbi. And they're all talking about, they all have the same problem, rats in the shul. They all have rats. Reformed rabbi says, "You know what I did? I set these traps, I caught these rats, I put them in my car, I drove 100 miles, let them out, get back, and there they are." Then the conservative rabbi said, "I did a similar thing. I set these traps, caught them, drove 300 miles, let them out, I get back to the shul, rats." Orthodox rabbi said, "Hey, a whole different thing. I bring them up in the bima, I bar mitzvah them, I never see them again." So this guy's mother-in-law, try to remember these are good jokes. These are gifts. This guy's mother-in-law comes over to him and says, "Listen, last year for my birthday, you gave me a cemetery plot. This year you didn't give me anything. He goes, you didn't use what I gave you last year." So there's this rabbi, priest, and the minister again. They talk about the money that they collect, what they do with how they figure out the money. The priest goes, "I got this system. I draw a circle, whatever money I collect, I throw up in the air. Whatever lands in the circles for me, outside's for God." Then they ask the minister, "What do you do?" And he goes, "I have a similar thing. I draw a circle, I throw everything in the air, the money, whatever lands in the circles for God, outside is for me." Rabbi goes, "I got a different thing. I throw the money up in the air, whatever God wants, he keeps." So this doctor calls in this guy, and his husband says, "I hate to tell you, but your wife's mind's completely gone." He says, "I'm not surprised. She's been giving me a piece of it every day for 40 years. Try to remember these. These are good, please. So this guy calls his rabbi and says, "Rabbi, I think my wife is trying to poison me." Rabbi goes, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, I think my wife's..." Rabbi goes, "What do you want me to do?" He goes, "Call her, talk to her, see what's going on." So the rabbi calls her. Next day, the rabbi calls the guy and says, "Listen, called your wife, she came in, I talked to her for 5 hours." The guy says, what do you think?" Rabbi goes, "Take the poison." Try to remember these. I got one more for you. So there's this rabbi, priest, and the minister, and they're all trying to figure out who's the best at what they do. Who's the best? And they decide they're going to go separately into the woods that next week and try to find the bear and convert the bear. So they all go away. Next week they meet again. They look at the priest and go, how's it go, Father? The priest goes, it's excellent. I went into the woods, I found this bear. I gave him one of my lectures, one of my sermons. I read to him from the Bible. Next Sunday morning, front row of the church. Then he looked at the minister, how'd it go? He said, same thing. I gave him one of my lectures. I took him down to water. I baptized him. Sunday morning, front row. Then he looked at the rabbi. He's in a body cast from head to toe. I said, what happened? He goes, I shouldn't have started with circumcision. Hey, you guys have been great. I'll be outside signing books. Thank you very much and have a great...
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Schiff. He's a funny guy, isn't he?
That's good.
He does a great job. It's so great to be able to share that comedy with everybody. And he is obviously Jewish in the humor. It was for a special Jewish fundraiser and recently recorded. We want to thank Mark for letting us share this with all of you. What do you think?
I love it. I love that the old classic bits, like one just classic joke after another.
Yeah. Three guys walk into a bar, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad that we got to have that on the show, but we have more.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the next comic is a guy from right here in Northern California. He's played all over the country, originally out of Chicago. In fact, his name is Chicago, Steve Barkley. Very funny guy. I know you'll enjoy him. Son, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Here we go. Chicago, Steve Barkley.
Oh, terrific. Great. Wow, thanks for coming out. This is great. Here we are in beautiful Carson City. Gateway to Sparks. What a great drive. I came over the hill from California today, and I it's beautiful scenery coming over, and I just kept thinking to myself, are they ever going to get done working on the highways around here? My God, I think you've got some foreman goes, hey, Larry, come here, buddy. I'll tell you what, it's about 5 o'clock. Why don't you block off them 2 lanes right there? Hell, block them all off. And we just sit there in our cars going, well, this is bullshit. Great to be here. Great to be here. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Boy, if you can find something that tight, marry it. That was a naughty joke. That was naughty. It was a naughty joke. I use a cane, and I got in a car accident about 8 years ago, and I got a bunch of crushed discs and stuff now, so I have to use a cane, and I hate using a cane. But one thing about having a cane is it attracts attention to you. And when you've been in show business as long as I have, people begin to recognize you. And before the show tonight, I was out in the lobby, and there was a couple staring at me, and I knew they recognized me. And they came up to me before the show, and they said, Colonel, we really love your chicken. And what the hell do you say to that? You know, what do you say to that? So I gave him a wing and a drumstick, and I looked like Buffalo Bill and Colonel Sanders had a baby, something like that. I must have freaked the Indians out back in the old days, you know. And, yeah. I don't know why, but he makes me want to eat the chicken. That was my Native American impression. That gets me beat up in some of the casinos, and especially the Indian casinos. They came up to me after the show and they go, "We didn't think that was very funny. So now we're going to beat your white ass." Rhythmically, boom, 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 like that. So on the way here, there was a fly buzzing around in my car, and he got in my car when I left home, and so I didn't let him out till I got to Carson City, and I'm thinking, he's got to be confused. I mean, can you imagine? He's calling home, Carol, I don't know where the hell I am. All I know is they're doing a lot of work on the highways up here. I want chicken for some reason. I don't know why.
A little callback there, right?
Yeah,
with the
good.
fly wanting chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago Steve Barkley working up at a casino in Carson Valley. Kind of a different style than Mark Schiff, obviously. He's not quite as polished is Mark, but good comedy, some good jokes. What'd you think?
Yeah, it must be fun working with the casino crowd. I bet it's a different audience and a good time to do stand-up.
Yeah, you would think that the audience at a casino would be mixed, but I think going to an Indian casino and doing Indian jokes, probably not the smartest. Now, coincidentally, my son, the PhD historian, you specialize in American Indian history and culture, right?
Yeah.
In fact, didn't you do some work on a museum in Arizona, was it, or New Mexico?
In New Mexico, yeah.
In New Mexico. So were those Indian jokes offensive?
Yes.
Well, you heard it from the expert. Dr. Edwards says, don't do Indian jokes. Anyway, thank you, Steve, for sharing that video with us. Hey, guess what?
What?
It's time for the Classic Rewind.
Oh, good.
All my audience knows that this means some of the classic comedy from back in the 80s and 90s, recorded during my TV show, Live at Laughs. You were around in those days, but you were a little bit younger.
Yeah.
And I think you, the audience, will enjoy this. I know you will. Comic musician Ed Hart. Now, he ended up getting out of the business, but a very funny and entertaining guy at the time. So let's see a little bit of his comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, our Classic Rewind.
Big round of applause. Ed Hart, right here. Ed Hart.
All right, Scott Edwards. Scott Edwards. All right. Well, this is a great audience. A lot of pretty ladies here tonight. A lot of pretty ladies. Well, you make me want to sing. Make me want to dance. Make me want to pull down your under. I'm sorry. I probably should just play a song, you know. Little Bruce Springsteen. I'm driving in my car. I turn on my radio. She turns off my radio. I turn on my radio. She turns off my radio. I open up her door. Oh, this is great. Oh, thanks. Oh. Well, Scott mentioned I was back in the South. I just got back from South Carolina. Picked this up over at Heritage USA. Yeah, preachers that lust, huh? And I was there when Tammy got off the plane and kissed the ground. Did you see it on the news? She kissed the ground. Did you see her get stuck? Hey, I quit smoking cigarettes a whole year ago. Really did, a whole year. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm not stupid, okay? Yeah. Yeah, man, if I was stupid, I'd be driving a cab in New York City. Gotta love that guy, huh? My favorite episode of Taxi is when he was taking his driving test. Remember that, you know? Jim's standing there, and Alex is over in the corner, and he goes, hey, Jim, Alex, what do you do when you come to a yellow light? And Alex goes, slow down. He goes, what? You do. But I really did quit smoking. I really did. And I wrote this song to help other people quit smoking, and it goes like this. Thank you. This smoke. No, that's good. I'm glad you guys are laughing, you know. Laughing's good for you. I found out, you know, no matter where I travel to, no matter what country you go to, no matter what language you speak, everybody laughs the same way. Laughing is the universal language. You know, it's like, it's been scientifically proving that laughing releases beta endorphins into the bloodstream, which are natural pain relievers. That's why I think it's a primeval instinct to laugh at people when you see them get hurt. And we all, you know, you see somebody stub their toe on the coffee table, it's like, ah! Just trying to make you feel better, you know. Hey, that's my name's Ed Hart. My time's up. Thank you very much.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Ed Hart doing a little comedy music back in the day. Pretty entertaining and not bad with the guitar.
Yeah, I remember the old club. I love that atmosphere.
Yeah, it was a great room, had a low ceiling. We sat about 200 people, but Ed Hart, very talented comic musician. That was our classic rewind. That was part of my TV show back in the day. And hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yep.
A little comedy, a little music. Hey, that was our show today. We had Mark Schiff, we had Steve Barkley, or Chicago Steve Barkley, and Ed Hart on the show, and my handsome son. Why do I say that? Because he looks just like me. Hey, thanks for joining us on the Tag Team Talent Comedy Podcast. We'll be back next week with 3 great videos. Thank you, son, for being with us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Good to have you here.
Uh-huh.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss the next big talent reveal. And don't forget to write in the comments below which performer you thought was best in this episode. We love hearing from you. See you soon.